Hi guys, Kilroy here with Mako TV. I'm here with
Terry
of G&G, and we're going to talk about the M.I.T. What is it, and what can you tell us about it?
The M.I.T. is basically be a highly advanced tracer unit. It's going to have a multitude of different features. First one is obviously going to have a tracer unit. If you guys are familiar with the G&G tracer unit, it works well, never skips anything. It always shoots 30, 40 rounds per second. It'll handle that. But on top of that, it's also going to have a BB counter. Okay. It's also going to be a chronograph, and it's also going to have a laser sight. The last and coolest part about it is going to actually have a very high-tech laser system. The whole reason we're doing that kind of marketing towards mil-sim and stuff like that and very far range is when you're playing kind of an airsoft game, airsoft has a very limited range. A lot of times you're playing, I can see the enemy can see me, we're looking each other dead in the eyes. I'm not going to fire around at him, he's not going to shoot at me because he's out of range. And for mil-sim, it's all about that realism and as realistic as it gets. So we want to be able to say, hey, it might not have been able to, my BB didn't hit you, but if it was a real rifle, I would have hit you. And people are like, well, how is that any different than laser tag? Well, laser tag's not going to have the distance that we can have. And what's cool about ours is the laser will not be activated by just pulling the trigger. You actually have to fire a BB. Okay. So let's say you're out of ammo, you can't keep firing and say it hits you. You actually have to fire that BB in order to activate the laser system. We don't yet have a release date. We're still kind of working out some different features of it. Everybody's gonna have to stay tuned and see when it's gonna release. Whenever we have any new information, we'll definitely release it on our website and on all our different social media pages, and we'll definitely let everybody know as soon as we have more information about that.
Well, thank you very much. Guys, keep an eye out for the M.I.T. by G&G.